I beg pardon, madam, but one of the maids wished to speak with you.
I can't spare the time now.
Very well.
Which maid was it?
Therese, madam.
Therese? Have you any idea what she wants?
Not in the least.
She must tell you. I'm too busy and can't see her unless I know.
I shall say so, madam.
Well?
I could get nothing from her, madam. She wishes to speak to you herself.
Tell her to wait till tomorrow.
Well, I did that, madam, but she said she would not be here tomorrow.
What does she mean by that?
Well, if you'll pardon my saying so, I believe she's a bit singular, as I take it.
Tell her to come here. Judson, how did you happen to imagine that I would be interested in this wedding announcement?
I hardly could have helped it.
You have possibly overheard certain references to the matter between myself and my brother?
If I have heard such references, Ma'am, it's only because of its importance to you.
Oh, no. We know the parties concerned and are naturally interested. Of course, you didn't imagine there was anything more.
Oh, certainly not, Mum. And if I did imagine there was anything more, I'm sure it would be to your best interest to remember my faithful service in helping to keep it quiet.
Judson, what sort of fool are you? I understand you too well. You are a self-confessed forger.
I told you that in confidence. I told you that.
And I'm telling you in confidence that at the first sign of any underhand conduct on your part, this little episode will
I will bear it in mind.
Very well. Now, as to the maid Therese, what does she object to?
It has come to my attention that perhaps she objects to some of the things which she thinks she sees going on in this house.
Raise her wages, then. If it isn't money she wants, I'll see her myself.
I shall say so.
Did you find him?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh.
We'll have to get a locksmith in.
We can't do that. It's not safe.
Well, we've got to do something, haven't we? I wish to God I knew a bit about these things. There's no time to waste. They put Holmes on the case.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
How'd you know?
I heard down at Leary's. They keep track of him down there.
What could he do?
I don't know, but he never waits long. Maybe any minute.
Can't you think of someone else as we can't find, Sid?
Well, Sid may turn up yet. Billy Rounds is on the hunt for him. Oh, it's damnable. After holding on for 2 good years just for this, another time comes and she's blocked us. Look here. I'll just get at her for a minute. I have an idea I can change her mind.
Wait, Jim. What's the use of hurting the girl? We tried all that.
Well, I'll try something else.
Jim! Remember, nothing that'll show, no marks.
I'll look out for that.
Come here. What is it?
Mr. Judson said I was to come.
I told Judson to arrange with you himself.
I cannot, madame. I do not wish longer to remain.
Well, what is it? You must give me some reason.
It is that I wish to go.
But you've been here 3 months and made no complaint.
No, madame, it is not so before. It is now beginnings that I do not like.
What is it? What is it you do not like?
Well, this place, what you do. The young lady you have up there. It is not well. I cannot remain to see.
You know nothing about it. The young lady is ill, not right here. Oh, she's a great trouble to us, but we take every care of her and treat her with the utmost kindness. Don't be alarmed, my dear. Miss Fulton's head is bad today, but it'll be better soon. Don't move.
She made it all right with you, then. You'll not leave her now.
Leave her now more than ever before. Did you hear the young lady? What is it they do to her?
Might be that she's ill.
Oh, I think it is so that they make her ill. I will not remain to see. I can find another place. It is not so difficult.
Oh, not so difficult if you know where to go.
Ah, that is it.
I have an address.
Eh bien, you know one. A sérieux, what you call, reliable.
Take this card. Go to this address. Show it to no one.
Mr. Sherlock.
Someone might hear you. Go there first thing in the morning. Let nobody see it.
Don't waste time, you fool. Tell him I'm here, can't you?
Do you wish to see Mr. Chetwood or Miss Chetwood, sir?
Well, I'll be blowed. You act as if I've never been in this house before. How do you know I wasn't born here? Just go on and tell him as it's Mr. Sidney Prince, Esquire.
Beg pardon. I shall announce you immediately.
Oh, is that you, Sid?
Hey?
I'm so glad you've come.
Hello, Sid. Did you get my note?
Well, I'm here, ain't I? Now look here, Larrabee.
Shut up! For heaven's sake, Sid, remember, my name is Chetwood here.
Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm sure. My mistake. Old times when we was learning the trade together, eh?
Yes, yes.
What I was going to ask you, chatty old man. All clear, you say? No danger lurking?
No, no.
Not the least.
You're not robbing yourselves, I trust.
Does look a bit like it.
I knew you was onto some rum lay squatting down in this place for over a year, but I could never seem to get a line on you. What have we got in here? Money, I trust.
Sorry to disappoint you, but it isn't.
Oh, that's too bad.
Only a bundle of papers, Sid.
Fair enough. Before we get us started, though, what's the general surrounding?
What's the good of wasting time on that?
Well, if I'm in it, ain't I? Want to know what I mean.
Why don't you tell him, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's all I ask, what it is. Don't want no names.
Well, you know we've been working the continent, resorts and all that.
And so I've heard.
I was over there, in Hamburg. We ran across a young girl in trouble. Sister just died. Madge took hold and found the sister had been having some kind of love affair with a foreign gentleman of exceedingly high rank.
How much was there to it?
Promise of marriage.
Broken, of course.
Yes, and the girl's heart with it. She and her child died together.
Oh, dead.
Yes, but the case isn't. Letters, photographs, jewelry, inscriptions he gave her. The sister's been keeping them, and we've been keeping the sister, you see?
And what's her little game?
To get even. To get back at him for the way he treated her sister.
And your little game?
Whatever there is in it.
These papers and things ought to be worth a little something.
Oh, I tell you, it wouldn't be safe for him to marry until he gets them out of the way. He knows it very well, but what's more, his family knows it.
Oh, family. Rich, I take it.
Oh, rich. Rich isn't quite the word. There's something else.
You don't mean to say. My God, which ones?
I don't tell you that.
Well, we are traveling in high society. How did you manage the girl?
I picked her up, of course, and sympathized and consoled. I invited her to stay with me at my house in London. Jimmy came back and got the place, and when I brought her along a week later, it was all ready. And a private desk safe for the letters and the jewelry.
Yes, combination lock and door. Everything worked smooth until a couple of weeks ago, and we began to hear from the solicitors. They wanted the things out of the way. But then suddenly all negotiations on their side stopped. The next thing for me was to threaten. I needed the letters for this, but when I went to get them, I found that in some way the girl had managed to change the lock on us.
Oh, I see. You got the stuff in there.
That's what I'm telling you. It's in there, and we can't get it out. She's juggled the lock.
Oh, well, we'll soon rectify that trifling little error. What gets me is why they broke off the office in that way.
Because they've given it up themselves. They've got in Sherlock Holmes for the case.
What's that? Is Holmes in this?
That's what they told me.
Oh, don't stand talking around like that. I'll open the box. You send a telegram. Where's the nearest telegraph office?
Round the corner.
That's it. Run for it. That's to Alf Bassett, Professor Moriarty's confidential man. Moriarty's king of them all in London, He runs everything that's shady. Holmes has been setting lines around him for months, but he didn't know it. Now he's beginning to find out that Holmes is tracking him down, and there's the devil to pay. He'll take any case that Holmes is on just to get at him. He'll kill him before he's finished. He'll lay all you've got on it.
What are you telling him?
Not a thing, except there's a job I want to talk to you about in the morning. Well, go on, read it yourself. Don't take all night about it. Can't tell what might happen.
Go on, Jim.
Keep your eyes open.
Don't you worry. I've heard of this Professor Moriarty.
If you haven't, you must have been out in the woods.
What does he do?
I'll tell you one thing he does. He sits at home, nice and quiet, and runs nearly every big operation that's on. All the clever boys are under him one way or another, and he holds them in his hand without having to move a muscle. And if ever there's a slip and the police get wind of it, there ain't never any hold on him. They can't touch him. What's more, they wouldn't want to do it, even if they could.
Why not?
Because they've tried. That's why. And the men as tried was found shortly after floating in the river. That is, if they was found at all. Once the man's mocked, there ain't a street that's safe for him.
But this isn't such a big case. Why would he...
I tell you, he'd take on any case just to have a chance at Holmes.
Have you got it, Sid?
Not yet, but soon. I know where I am now.
How goes it, Sid?
So.
Now, what about this Professor Moriarty?
Ask her.
It's all right, Jim. It was the proper thing to do.
Huh? Ah.
Gone!
She's taken him out.
Oh,
What do you mean?
The girl!
she's got them.
She wants to get even, you say?
Yes.
If she's got him out of the box, ain't it quite likely she sent him to the girl as he wants to marry?
No, she hasn't had the chance.
She couldn't get them out of this room. We've watched her too closely for that.
Wait. Perhaps she's hidden them somewhere here.
Here, I'll get her down. She'll tell us where she's put him or strangle for it. Wait here. When I get her in, don't give her time to think.
What's he gonna do?
Only one thing, Sid. We've got to get it out of her, or the whole 2 years' work is wasted.
Look here, I don't so much fancy this sort of thing.
Don't you worry, we'll attend to it.
Now we'll see whether you will or not. Tell her what we want.
You needn't tell me. I know well enough.
Oh, no, you don't, my dear. It is nothing to do with locks or keys or numbers this time. We want to know what you've done with them. Do you hear? We want to know what you've done with them.
You will not know from me.
That's enough! You'll tell us what you've done with that package before you leave this room tonight.
Not if you kill me.
No, it isn't killing that's going to do it. It's something else.
Ah, tell us what we want to know. Tell us and you'll stop.
Out with it!
Where are they?
I'll give you a turn next time that'll take it out of you. Where is it? Where is it? Will you tell?
Be careful, Jimmy.
Is this any time to be careful? Will you tell? Will you tell?
Look out!
Here, don't go to that door. See who it is.
Tall, slim man, long coat, soft hat, smooth face, carries an ebony cane.
Sherlock Holmes!
We won't answer the bell.
Oh, no, that won't do. It'll look crooked at the start.
Right. We'll have him in and play innocent.
That's your only chance.
The girl!
Oh, get her away from there, quick.
Up the back stairs. Lock her in a room and stay by the door.
She's in poor health and can't see anyone. You understand?
Yes. Sid, get out that window quick. Keep quiet outside there till he comes into the house. Then you come round to the front. Here. Be ready for him there when he comes out. If he's got the things in spite of us, I'll give you 2 sharp whistles. If you don't hear it, let him pass.
And if I do hear the whistles?
Then let him have it. Go on, answer the bell. Mr. Holmes, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Whom did you wish to see, Mr. Holmes?
Oh, thank you so much. I sent my card by the butler.
Oh, very well.
Miss Faulkner begs Mr. Holmes to be excused. She's too ill to see anyone this evening.
Hand Miss Faulkner this and say
I
that
beg your pardon, Mr. Holmes, but it's quite useless, really.
Oh? I'm so sorry to hear it.
Yes, Miss Faulkner is, I regret to say, quite an invalid. She's unable to see anyone. Her health is so poor.
Did it ever occur to you that she might be confined to the house too much?
How does that concern you?
It doesn't. I merely make the suggestion. That's all. Go on. Take it out.
This is really too good. Well, of course he can take up your card or your note or whatever it is. I was only trying to save you the trouble.
Oh, thanks. Hardly any trouble at all to send up the card.
Do you know, Mr. Holmes, you interest me very much.
Ah.
Upon my word, yes. We've all heard of your wonderful methods, your marvelous insights, your ingenuity in picking up and following clues, and the astonishing manner in which you gain information from the most trifling details. Now, I dare say, in this brief moment or two, you've discovered any number of things about me.
Nothing of consequence, Mr. Chetwood. I have scarcely more than asked myself why you rushed off and sent that telegram in such a frightful hurry, why your friend with the white hair left so suddenly by the terrace window, and what there can possibly be about the safe in the lower part of that desk to cause you such painful anxiety.
Very good. Very, very good indeed. If all that were only true, I'd be wonderfully impressed. It would be absolutely... Well, excuse me, I trust. Ah. It's from Miss Faulkner. Well. She begs to be allowed to see Mr. Holmes. She absolutely implores it. I suppose I shall have to give way, Judson. Ask Miss Faulkner to come down to the drawing room. May I ask Mr. Holmes what message you sent up that could have so aroused Miss Faulkner's desire to come down?
Merely that if she wasn't down in 5 minutes, I'd go up.
Oh, that was it.
Quite right. And unless I'm very much mistaken, I hear the young lady on the stairs. In which case, she has 1½ minutes to spare.
Alice? That is Miss Faulkner? Let me introduce Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Mr. Holmes,
Miss Faulkner.
I'm most charmed to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I was more than anxious to come down, only my doctor has forbidden me seeing anyone. But then when Cousin Freddie said I might come down, well, that fixed the responsibility on him, so I have a perfectly clear conscience.
I thank you very much indeed for consenting to see me, Miss Faulkner. But I regret you were put to the trouble of having to make such a very rapid change of dress.
Yes, I did hurry a trifle, I must confess. I'm so sorry. Oh, Mr. Holmes is quite living up to his reputation, isn't he, Freddie?
Hardly. He's been telling me the most astonishing things.
Oh, dear, they weren't true. What did he say?
He wanted to know what it was about the safe in the lower part of that desk that caused me such horrible anxiety.
But there isn't anything, is there?
Well, that's just it. There's a safe there, but there's nothing in it. Perhaps you'll do better next time, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, perhaps next time you better try on me.
Yes, Mr. Holmes. What do you think of her?
Oh, it is very easy to discern one thing about Miss Faulkner. And that is that she is particularly fond of the piano. That her touch is exquisite, her expression quite wonderful, and her technique extraordinary. While she likes light music very well, she is extremely fond of Chopin, Liszt, and Schubert. She plays a great deal. Indeed, I see it as her chief diversion, which makes it all the more remarkable that she has not touched the piano for 3 days.
Oh, dear, it's quite surprising, isn't it?
Certainly better than he did for me.
I'm glad somewhat to repair my shattered reputation. And as a reward, will Miss Faulkner be so good as to play me something of which I am particularly fond?
I shall be delighted if I can.
If you can. Something tells me Chopin's Prelude number 15 is at your fingers' end.
Oh, yes, I can give you that.
It will please me so much.
I don't know if I can play in front of such a critical listener as Mr. Holmes.
Any error may be charged to me, Miss Faulkner.
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, how did you know so much about my playing, my expression, my technique?
Your hands.
Oh, and my preference for the composers you mentioned.
Your music rack.
How simple. But you said I hadn't touched the piano for 3 days. How did...
The keys.
Keys?
We had a black fog 3 days ago.
Oh, dear, I never knew Therese to forget before. Oh, you must think us very untidy, I'm sure.
Oh, quite the reverse, Miss Faulkner. I see from many things that you are not untidy in the least. And I'm therefore compelled to conclude that the failure of Therese is due to something else.
What?
To some unusual excitement or disturbance that has recently taken place in this house.
You're doing very well, Mr. Holmes. You deserve your Chopin.
How kind you are.
What are you doing here?
I came to see what was wanted, ma'am.
Nobody asked you to come here.
I beg pardon, sir, but I answered the bell.
What do you mean, you blockhead?
I'm quite sure it rang.
I tell you, the bell did not ring.
Your butler is right, Mr. Chetwood. The bell did ring.
How do you know?
I rang it.
What do you want?
I want to send my card to Miss Faulkner.
What right have you to ring for servants and give orders in my house?
And what right have you to prevent my card from reaching their destination? And how does it happen that you and this woman are resorting to trickery and deceit to prevent me from seeing Alice Faulkner? Through some trifling oversight, Judson, neither of the cards that I handed you has been delivered. See that this error does not occur again.
My orders.
Ah, you have orders.
Well,
You were told not to deliver my card.
What business is that of yours, I'd like to know?
I shall satisfy your curiosity on that point in a very short time.
Yes, and in a very short time, you'll find it isn't safe to meddle with me. It wouldn't be any trouble to throw you out into the street.
Quite possibly not, but trouble would swiftly follow such an experiment on your part.
It's a cursed lucky thing for you I'm not armed.
Yes, well, when Miss Faulkner comes down, you can go and arm yourself.
Arm myself? I'll call the police, and what's more, I'll do it now.
You will not do it now. You will remain precisely where you are until the young lady I came here to see has entered this room.
What makes you so sure of that?
Because you will infinitely prefer to avoid an investigation of your very suspicious conduct, Mr. James Larrabee. An investigation that will certainly take place if you or your wife presume further to interfere with my business. As for you, my man, it gives me great pleasure to recall the features of an old acquaintance. Your recent connection with the signing of another man's name to a small piece of paper has made your presence at headquarters much desired. You will either deliver that card to Miss Faulkner at once, or you sleep in the police station tonight. It is a matter of small consequence to me which you do.
Shall I go, sir?
Take up the card. It makes no difference to me.
If she comes down, he can't get them away from her.
If he does, Sid Prince is waiting for him outside.
A short time ago, you displayed an acute anxiety to leave the room. Pray do not let me detain you any longer.
This is Mr. Holmes?
Yes,
You wish to see me?
very much indeed, Miss Faulkner, but I am sorry to see you are far from well.
No.
No, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon, really, Miss Faulkner, but what does this mean?
Nothing.
Nothing. And the mark here on your neck, plainly showing the clutch of a man's fingers. Does that mean nothing also? It occurs to me I should like to have an explanation of this. Possibly you can furnish one, Mr. Larrabee.
How should I know?
It seems to have occurred in your house.
What if it did? You'd better understand it isn't healthy for you or anyone else to interfere with my business.
Ah, then it is your business. We have that much at least. Pray be seated, Miss Faulkner.
I don't know who you are, Mr. Holmes, or why you're here.
Oh, I shall be very glad indeed to explain. So far as my identity is concerned, you have my name and address, as well as the announcement of my profession on the card, which I observe you still hold, clasped tightly in the fingers of your left hand.
A detective?
Quite so. And my business is this. I have been consulted as to the possibility of obtaining from you certain letters and other things which are supposed to be in your possession. Things which I need not tell you are the source of the greatest anxiety.
It's quite true, Mr. Holmes, that I have such letters. But it will be impossible to get them from me. Others have tried and failed.
What others have or have not done can in no way affect my conduct, Miss Faulkner. I have come here frankly and directly to beg you. Pity. Forgive.
And there are some things, Mr. Holmes, beyond pity, beyond forgiveness.
There are other things that are not. I can assure you of the sincere penitence, the deep regret of the one who inflicted the injury, and of his earnest desire to make any reparation in his power.
How can reparation be made to the dead?
Ah, yes. How indeed. And by the very same token, any injury you yourself may inflict can be no reparation, no satisfaction to the one no longer here. You will be acting for the living, not the dead. For your own satisfaction, Miss Faulkner. Your own gratification and your own revenge.
I know from this, and from other things that have happened, that a marriage is contemplated.
Yes, it is. It is quite true.
I cannot give up what I intend to do. There are things besides revenge, Mr. Holmes. There is punishment. If I can't communicate with the family to which this man proposes to ally himself in time to prevent the marriage, then punishment will come later. But you may be perfectly sure that it will come.
But,
there's nothing more to say. Good night, Mr. Holmes.
But my dear Miss Faulkner, before you go... What's that? What's going on in your house?
Oh, Mr. Chetwood, a lamp fell off the table in the kitchen, sir. Everything down there is ablaze.
Hurry, Jimmy, the house is on fire!
Don't be alarmed, Miss Faulkner. There is no fire.
No fire.
The smoke was all I arranged for.
Arranged for? What does this mean, Mr. Holmes?
That I wanted this package of letters, Miss Faulkner. I will not take them, Miss Faulkner. As you doubtless realize, the alarm of fire was only to make you betray their hiding place, which you did. And I availed myself of that betrayal, as you see. But now that I witness your great distress, I find I cannot take them Unless you can possibly change your mind and let me keep them of your own free will. No, I hardly supposed you could do that. I will therefore return them to you.
So you've got them, have you? Now I suppose we're going to see you walk out of the house with them?
On the contrary, Mr. Larrabee, you are going to see me return these to their rightful owner.
Yes, I think that'll be the safest thing for Mr. Sherlock Holmes to do.
You flatter yourself, Mr. Larrabee. The reason I do not leave the house with this package of letters is not because of you or anything you may do or say or think or feel. It is solely on account of this young lady. I care that for you and your cheap bravado. Really. Miss Faulkner, permit me to return this to you. Should you ever change your mind, you have my address. In any event, rest assured there will be no more cruelty, no more persecution in this house. You are perfectly safe with your property now, where I shall arrange it that your faintest cry of distress will be heard. Good night, Miss Faulkner. As for you, sir, and you, madam, I beg you to remember that you continue your persecution of that young lady at your peril. Good evening.
He didn't get them, did he?
He gave them to her.
What? He found them and gave them to the girl? What are we waiting for? Now's our chance before she hides them again.
Wait, Sid.
Do you want to lose it?
No, you're right. It's all a cursed bluff.
No, Jim.
I tell you, we will. Now's our chance to get hold of it.
Well, I should say so.
That.
Someone at the door, I think, Judson.
I beg pardon, madam, but there's no one at the door.
That's all.
He's got us watched. What we've got to do now is leave it alone and let the Emperor have it.
You mean Professor Moriarty?
That's who I mean. Once let him get at it, and he'll settle with Holmes pretty quick. Meet me at Leary's tomorrow morning, 9 sharp. And don't you worry a minute. The professor will get at it before tomorrow night. He don't wait long neither. And when he strikes, it means death.
The whole amount comes to 1,418.
Take out the half and divide the rest among the three.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Who was in there?
Leary, O'Hagan, and the Seraph.
I'll not take half. It was a hard piece of work, and Leary got a bullet in the shoulder while they were getting away with the haul. Put me down for 1/4. What did Davidson turn in last week on that railway job at Chibley?
428.
That man is holding back on us. Make a note for Bassick.
He's here now, sir.
Before we get into anything else, I want to refer to Davidson.
I've got him down myself, sir. He's holding back money.
Something like 600 short on that last haul, wasn't it?
No, certainly as much as that, sir.
Have him attended to. Cragen is the one to do it. See that his disappearance is noticed. So much for Davidson. Now, as to this Blaisdell matter, did you learn anything more?
The whole thing was a trap, sir.
What do you mean?
A trap, set and baited by an expert.
But those letters and instructions, you brought them back or had them destroyed?
I couldn't do it. Sir, Manning has disappeared and the papers are gone.
That's bad for the Underwood trial.
I thought Shackleford was going to get a postponement.
He tried to and found he was blocked.
Who could have done it?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes? Again?
And again. And again. And again. He's got hold of between 20 and 30 papers and instructions. And he's gradually completing chains of evidence, which, if we let him go on, will reach to me as sure as the sun will rise. Reach to me. He's playing a rather dangerous game. That Inspector Wilson tried it 7 years ago. Wilson is dead. 2 years later, Henderson took it up. We haven't heard anything of Henderson lately, eh?
Not a thing, sir.
This Holmes is a rather talented man. But he doesn't realize what can happen between now and Monday. He doesn't know that there isn't a street in London that will be safe for him if I whisper his name to Cragen. A van may strike him as he crosses the street. A piece of timber may fall from a scaffold. A little push from an underground platform. I might even pay him a little visit myself. Just for the satisfaction of it. Just for the satisfaction of it. Bassick! Baker Street, isn't it his place, Baker Street, eh?
Baker Street, sir.
Yeah. We could make it safe, absolutely secure for 3 streets each way.
Yes, sir, but...
We could. We've done it over and over. Police decoyed, men in every doorway. Do this tonight at Baker Street. At 9 o'clock, call his attendants out on some pretext and keep them out. I'll see this Sherlock Holmes myself. I'll give him a chance for his life. If he declines to treat with me,
Yes? Yes, Bassick. What name? Oh, Prince, he'll have to wait. Yes, I got his telegram last night. Well, tell him to come to the phone. Yes, I got your telegram last night, Prince, but I have a very important matter on. You'll have to wait. Who? What sort of game is it? Where is he now? All right, wait a moment. Sir.
Yes, I know. Prince is on some job, and he's got Holmes fighting against him. Ask him what it is. Ask him what it is. No, wait. Let him come here.
No one sees you, sir. No one knows you. That has meant safety for years.
No one sees me now. You'll talk to him. I'll be listening. This is your office, you understand? Your office. I'll be up there.
Prince, I find I can't come out, but I'll see you here. Who? What interest have they got? What name? Man and a woman named Larrabee says they won't consent to any interview unless they're present.
Larrabee? Yes, I remember. Send them in.
Prince, put John on the line. John, those two with Prince, do they look all right? Look close. Yes? All right, send them out to the warehouse and down the circular stairway and bring them here to the long tunnel. Yes, here. And look them over as you go. See, they're not carrying anything. And watch that no one sees you come down, right? I don't like this, sir.
I tell you, it means certain death unless we can settle with this man Holmes. I can see lines drawing in upon us of which you have no conception. because the methods and the direction in which he has been working have suddenly become very clear to me. I must hear everything.
But these people...
You're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. I'll hear them. I'll hear every word. Your office, you understand. Your office.
Number? Are the three with you? Keep your eye on them. If you see anything suspicious, drop your pencil.
You don't get much daylight in here.
We have no use for it.
I suppose this is headquarters, eh?
No, this is my private office.
Oh?
Yeah. Prince, from what little you gave me on the phone, it sounded as if you might have something interesting.
We have got something interesting.
Kindly let me have the particular.
Jim and Madge Larrabee here, which I knew from the early days, Madge and Jim, they picked up a girl in Hamburg whose sister had a very strong affair of the art with a very high foreign nob who promised to marry her. But the family stepped in and threw the whole thing down. Now, he'd behaved very bad to her, let himself out. But he'd written her letters and given her rings and tokens, you see. And there were photographs, too. Now, these wouldn't look at all nice, considering who he is and the high title he's coming into. So when the girl up and dies, the letters and things fall into the hands of the sister, because the girls, my friend, Jim and Madge, have been nursing along.
Where?
At number 8 Norrington Road, where we'd be out of the way.
How long have you been there?
2 years, the 14th of next month.
And these letters, when do they reach their full value?
It's now, don't you see? It's now. There's a marriage coming on. There's been offers. The problem is to get the papers into our hands.
Where are they?
The girls got hold of them.
We had a safe for her to keep them in, supposing that when the time came we could open it. But the lock was out of order, so we had Prince in last night to help, and the things were gone. She'd taken them out herself.
And I'd no sooner got the box open, but who rings the doorbell but Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes? At your house?
At my house.
He didn't get those letters?
He did, but he passed them back to the Faulkner girl.
Passed them back? What does that mean?
Who knows? And there's another thing that puzzles me. There was an accident below in the kitchen. A lamp fell off the table and scattered burning oil about. The butler came running up yelling fire. We ran down and a few buckets of water put it right out.
The first thing to do is to get rid of your butler. Not discharge him, get rid of him. Craig in for that today as soon as it's dark. Mr. Larrabee will send the butler to the cellar for something. They'll be ready for him there. Dalton's van will get the body to the river. It need not inconvenience you at all, madam. We do these things quietly. What's the setter doing?
He's on the Reading job tomorrow night.
Put him with Craig in today to help with that butler. And there's something else we'll want. Have you seen those letters, photographs, whatever? Do you know what they're like?
I have, sir. I've read through them carefully several times.
Ah, well. Do you think you could make me a counterfeit set of those things and tie them up so that they will look precisely like the packet Sherlock Holmes held in his hand last night?
I could manage the letters.
If you can manage those, I'll send someone who can do the rest. Bassick, that old German artist.
Lüftner?
Precisely, Lüftner. Send Lüftner to Mrs. Larrabee at 11. It is now 10:15. That gives you 45 minutes to reach home. I shall want the counterfeit packet at 11 tonight. 12 hours to make it.
It will be ready, sir.
Good. Bassick, notify the last car that I may require the gas chamber at Stepney tonight.
The gas chamber?
Yes. The one that backs over the river. Have Craig in there at 11:45 with the others. Mr. Larrabee, I shall want you to write a letter to Mr. Sherlock Holmes, which I shall dictate. And tonight, I may require a little assistance from you both. Meet me here at 11.
This is all very well, sir, but you've said nothing about the financial arrangements. I'm not sure.
You have no choice.
No choice?
No choice. No choice. No choice. I do as I please, and it pleases me to take hold of this case.
Well, what about pleasing me?
I am not so sure, but I shall be able to do that as well. I shall obtain the original letters from the girl and negotiate them for much more than you possibly could. In addition, you shall have an opportunity to sell the counterfeit set to Holmes for a good round sum. And the money obtained from both these sources shall be divided between us as follows. You will take 100%, and I nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
We can't negotiate for the letter, sir, until we know who they incriminate. Mr. Larrabee has not yet informed us.
Mr. Larrabee is wise in exercising caution, Bassick. He values the keystone to his arch. But he will consent to let me know.
Professor Moriarty, that information we would prefer to give only to you.
Write the name on that card. This is an absolute certainty.
Absolute.
It means you have a fortune. Had I known this, you would hardly have had such terms.
Oh, well, we don't object.
The arrangement is made, Mr. Larrabee. I bid you good morning. Madam, do not fail me with the counterfeit. Bassick, place your men at 9 tonight for Sherlock Holmes' house in Baker Street.
You will still go there yourself, sir?
I will.
But this meeting tonight at midnight to trap Holmes at the gas chamber in Stepney at Swandam Lane.
I will try him myself in Baker Street. In case of a slip, we'll trap him tonight in Swandam Lane. Either way, I have him, Bassick. I have him.
I beg your pardon, sir. Miss Hudson's compliments. She wants to know if she can see you.
Where is Mrs. Hudson?
Downstairs, sir, in the back kitchen.
My compliments. And I don't think she can, from where she is.
She'll be very sorry, sir.
Our regret will be mutual.
She says it was most terribly important, sir, being as she wants to know what you'll have for your breakfast in the morning.
Same.
Same as when, sir?
This morning.
You didn't have nothing, sir. You weren't here.
I won't be here tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Is that all, sir?
Quite so.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. No.
Oh, it's Dr. Watson, sir.
What?
You told me, as I always could show him up.
Show him up? Well, I should think so.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Dr. Watson, sir.
Watson, my dear fellow.
How are you, Holmes?
Delighted to see you, my dear fellow. Perfectly delighted. Oh, you put on 5.5 pounds since last we met.
Well, 5, actually.
No more? Oh, just a bit more, I fancy. However, I'm sure you'll lose it again if your wife stays away from home much longer.
Well, yes, she has gone on a little visit. But how did you know?
Gone on a little visit, eh? Well, I like that. How do I know? Watson, how do I know anything? How do I know that you've opened an office and resumed the practice of medicine without letting me hear a word about it? How do I know that you've been getting yourself very wet lately, that you have an extremely careless servant girl, and you moved your dressing table to the other side of your room?
Oh, my dear Holmes, if you had lived a few centuries ago, they would have burned you alive.
Such a conflagration would have saved me a great deal of trouble and expense, my dear Watson.
But tell me now, how did you know all that?
Oh, it's too simple to talk about. My dear Watson, There are scratches and clumsy cuts on your shoe. There, where the firelight strikes it. Somebody scraped away crusted mud and did it badly. Badly. There's your wet feet and careless servant girl all on one shoe. Face badly shaved on your right side. Used to be your left. Couldn't very well have moved your window. Must have moved your dressing table.
Yes, by Jove. But my medical practice, now how on earth did you figure that out?
Watson, really? How dare you come stamping in here, fairly reeking of iodoform, with a black nitrate mark on the forefinger of your right hand, and ask me how I know you're practicing medicine again?
Oh, well, of course. But how the deuce did you know that my wife was away?
Where the deuce is your second waistcoat button? And what the deuce is yesterday's boutonniere doing in today's lapel? Oh, this is elementary, my dear Watson.
Marvelous.
No. Elementary. Child's play of deduction.
Which is it today? Cocaine or morphine?
Cocaine, my dear fellow. I'm back to my old love. A 7% solution. Would you like to try some?
Certainly not.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've no wish to break down my system before it's time.
Yes, quite right, my dear doctor. Quite right. But you see, my time has come.
Oh, Holmes. For months I've seen you using these dangerous drugs in ever-increasing doses. Once they lay hold on you, there is no end. It must go on until the finish.
Well, so must you go on and on, eating your breakfast until the finish.
Breakfast is food. These drugs are poison, slow but certain. They involve tissue changes of the most serious character.
That's just what I want. I'm bored to death with my present tissues. I want a brand new lot.
Holmes, I'm trying to save you.
Yes, well, you can't do it, old fellow. So don't waste your time. Watson, to change the subject just a trifle, eh? In the enthusiasm which has prompted you to chronicle, and if you will excuse my saying so, somewhat embellish a few of my little adventures, you have occasionally seen fit to add a certain element of romance, which struck me as being a trifle out of place. It's something like working an elopement into the fifth proposition of Euclid. Now, I merely refer to this in case you should see fit at some future time to chronicle the most important and far-reaching case in my career, one upon which I have labored for nearly 14 months and which is now rapidly approaching a singularly diverting climax. I refer to the case of Professor James Moriarty.
Moriarty? Never heard of the fellow.
The Napoleon of crime. The Napoleon. He sits motionless like an ugly, venomous spider in the center of his web. And that web has 1,000 radiations. And that spider knows every quiver of every one of them.
Really? Well, this is very interesting.
Yes, but the real interest will come, my dear doctor, when the professor begins to realize his position, which he cannot fail to do. By 10 o'clock tomorrow night, the time will be ripe for the arrests, and then the greatest criminal trial of the century, the clearing up of over 40 mysteries, and the rope for everyone.
Good! But what will he do when he sees that you have him?
Do, my dear doctor. He will do me the honor of turning every resource of his wonderful organization of criminals to the one purpose of my destruction.
Why, Holmes, this is a dangerous thing.
It's perfectly delightful. It saves me any number of doses of that deadly drug upon which you occasionally favor me with your medical views. Watson, my whole life is spent in a series of frantic endeavors to escape the dreary commonplace of existence. Look, for a brief time I escape. You should congratulate me.
But you could escape them without such serious risks. Your other cases have not been so dangerous, and they were even more interesting. Now that one you spoke of the last time I saw you, the recovery of those damaging letters and gifts from a young lady who... most peculiar affair as I remember it. You were going to make her betray their hiding place by an alarm of fire. And after that?
Yes, precisely, after that.
Didn't the plan succeed?
Of course, insofar as I've gone.
Ah, you got Foreman into the house as butler.
Foreman was in as butler.
And upon your signal, he overturned the lamp, scattered the smoke balls, and gave an alarm of fire?
Yes.
Ah. And the young lady, did she...
Yes, Watson, she did. It all transpired precisely as planned. I took the packet from its hiding place, as I told you I would, and handed it back to Miss Faulkner.
But you never told me why you proposed to hand it back.
Oh, that's very simple, my dear Watson. My dear Watson, it would have been theft for me to take it. The contents of the package were the absolute property of the young lady.
Well, then what did you gain by this?
Her confidence. And insofar as I was able to secure it, her regard. As it was impossible for me to take possession of the packet without her consent, my only alternative is to obtain that consent, to induce her to give it to me of her own free will. Its return to her was the first step in that direction. The second depends entirely upon what transpires today. I expect Foreman here to report in half an hour. Come in, come in.
I beg you to pardon me, sir. The boy said to come right up as soon as I come.
Quite right, quite right.
Ah, monsieur, I fear me there is trouble. The butler, your assistant, the one who sent me to you.
Ah, yes, Foreman.
Yes?
Him, Foreman. There is something done to him. I fear to go down to see.
Down? Where?
The cellar of that house. Oh, it is a dreadful place. He did not come back. He went down. He did not return. Oh.
Who set him down?
Monsieur of the house, Monsieur Chetwood.
Ah, Larrabee.
Yes.
Has he been down there long?
No, for the dreadful noise was heard. Oh, the noise.
What noise? Here, now wait. Look at me, here. What did it sound like?
Like the dreadful cry of a man who was struck down by some deadly thing.
Billy?
Yes, sir.
Coat, boot, order a cab, quick.
Yes, sir.
Now, Billy, be careful now. Look out. Did anyone follow him down into the cellar?
I did not see.
You didn't see? Don't wait, order the cab. Watson, take this and follow me.
I had better not go also.
No, wait here. Ha! I hear Foreman coming. No.
Nothing more last night, sir. After you left, Prince came, and they made a start for the girl's room, but I gave a rap with the axe on the floor, as you directed, and they got no further. However, this morning, a little after 9...
One moment, mademoiselle. Step into that room and rest yourself.
But I am not tired, monsieur.
Step in and walk about then. I'll let you know when you are required. Take a look at his head, Watson.
Oh, it's nothing.
Take a look at his head.
An ugly bruise, but not dangerous.
Ah, very well. A little after 9, you say?
Yes, sir. A little after 9, Larrabee and his wife left in a cab. She returned without him about 11. Was met by old Luffner, sir. They went into the library, got a look at them through the window from the outside. They were putting together a counterfeit package. You'd better watch out for some sharp trick, sir.
No, they'll have to watch out for the sharp trick, Foreman. And Larrabee, what of him?
Returned about 3.
How did he seem?
Oh, under great excitement, sir.
Any marked resentment toward you?
I think so. But he tried not to show it.
They've consulted someone outside. Was the Larrabee woman's behavior different also?
Now that you mentioned it, sir, she gave me an ugly look as she came in.
Ah, an ugly look. She was present at the consultation. They were advised to get you out of the way. He sent you down into the cellar on some pretext. You were attacked in the dark by 2 men, possibly 3, and received a bad blow from a sand club. You managed to strike down one of your assailants with a stone. No, it was a piece of timber, and escaped by crawling out in the dark through a coal grating.
That's what happened, sir.
They've taken in a partner. And a dangerous one at that. He not only directed this conspiracy against you, he also advised on the making of a counterfeit package. Within a short time, I shall receive an offer from Mr. Larrabee to sell me the package. He will desire to meet me on the subject and will then endeavor to sell me this bogus package for an enormous sum of money. After that...
Letters are most important, sir.
It wouldn't surprise me to death at all if the said communication were at hand. It is. Watson, take a look at it for me. My eyes, you know. Cocaine. All those things you like so much.
Dear sir,
Who thus addresses me?
James Larrabee.
Oh, what a surprise. And tell me, what has James to say this evening?
Dear sir,
Oh, I hope he won't say that again.
I have the honor to inform you that Miss Faulkner has changed her mind regarding the letters, etc., which you wish to obtain, and has decided to dispose of them for a monetary consideration. She has placed them in my hands for this purpose, and if you are in the position to offer a good round sum in cash, the entire lot is yours. If you wish to negotiate, it must be tonight at the house of a friend of mine. At 11 o'clock, you will be at the Guards Monument at the foot of Waterloo Place. You will see a four-wheeler with wooden shutters on the window. Enter it, and the driver will bring you to my friend's house. If you have the cab followed, or try any other underhand trick, you won't get what you want. Let me know your decision. Yours truly, James Larrabee.
Now, let me see if I have the points. Tonight, 11 o'clock, Guards Monument, Waterloo Place, cab with wooden shutters on the windows. No one to accompany me, no one to follow cab, or I don't get what I want.
Oh, quite right.
Quite right.
But this cab with the wooden shutters...
A little device to prevent me from seeing where I'm driven. Billy,
Yes, sir?
hand this to the old man and
It
say...
was a woman, sir.
Ah, a woman. Old or young?
Weary old, sir.
In a cab?
Yes, sir.
Seen the driver before?
Yes, sir, but I can't think where.
Very well, Billy. Hand this to the old lady. Apologize for the delay and look at the driver again.
Yes, sir.
But, my dear Holmes, you did not say that you would go.
I most certainly did.
But it is the counterfeit.
The counterfeit is what I want.
Why so?
Because with it I shall obtain the original. Mademoiselle, you may come in now.
But this fellow means mischief.
This fellow means the same. Tonight at 12, I meet Mr. Larrabee, and I purchase from him the false bundle of letters to which you just now overheard us refer as you were listening at the keyhole of that door.
Oui, monsieur.
I wish Miss Faulkner to know at once that I propose to buy this packet tonight.
I will tell her, monsieur.
Yes, that is my wish. But do not tell her. I know its contents to be counterfeit. She is to suppose I think I am buying the genuine.
Oh, oui, monsieur, je comprends. When you purchase, you think you have the real.
Precisely. One thing more. I shall want you to accompany her here tomorrow night at 12 o'clock. Sir Edward Leighton, Count von Stolberg, will be here to receive the packet at my hands. I wish her to overhear a conversation which will then take place.
Oui, monsieur.
But you will receive further instructions as to this in the morning. Foreman, yes. Change to your beggar disguise, number 14. Go through every alley in Lambeth and Morden. Don't stop until you get a clue to this new partner of the Larrabees. I must have that. I must have that.
Very well, sir.
Beg your pardon, sir. There's a man waiting down at the street door. He says he must speak to Mr. Foreman as quick as he can.
Ah, we better have a look at that man, Billy. Show him up.
He can't come up, Caesar, watching a man in the street. He says he's from Scotland Yard.
I'd better have a look at that, sir.
No! Well, take a look at him first. Be ready for anything.
Trust me for that, sir.
See what he does, Billy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is becoming interesting. Now, look here, Holmes. You'll be so kind as to give me a halfway look into this case.
What case is that, Watson?
Well, the strange case
One
of...
moment, my dear fellow. Billy,
Yes, sir?
Mr. Foreman, is he there still?
No, sir, he's gone.
That's all. As you were saying, Watson, this strange case of
Miss Faulkner.
Ah, precisely. This strange case of Miss Faulkner.
Now, you've given me some idea of it. Don't you think it'd be only fair to let me have the rest?
Why? What should I tell you?
Well, you could tell me what you propose to do with the counterfeit packet that you're going to risk your life to obtain.
I intend, with the aid of it, to willingly make her hand me the genuine. And I shall accomplish this by a piece of trickery and deceit, of which I am heartily ashamed, and which I never would have undertaken if I had known her as I do now. It's too bad. She's rather a nice girl, Watson.
Oh. Nice girl, is she? Then you think that possibly...
Beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Foreman's just sent over from the chemist on the corner to say his head is paining him a bit, and would Dr. Watson kindly step over and give him something to put on?
Oh, well, certainly. I'll go at once. Well, that's odd. It didn't look like anything serious. Well, I'll be back in a minute, Holmes.
Billy,
Yes, sir?
who brought that message from Foreman?
Boy from the chemist, sir.
Yes, of course, but which boy? Which boy? Which boy?
No one, sir. I've never seen him before.
Billy, you run down. Look after the doctor. If the boy has gone and there's a man with him, it means mischief. Let me know quickly. Don't stop to come up. Ring the bell from down there. Ring it loud. Go on.
Yes, sir.
It's a dangerous habit to finger loaded firearms in the pocket of one's dressing gown.
You will be taken from here to the hospital if you keep that hand behind you. In that case, the table will do just as well.
You evidently do not know me.
Why, how can you say that, Professor? I can spare you 5 minutes if you have anything to say. What were you about to do?
Look at my watch.
I'll tell you when the 5 minutes is up. 3. Take a chair, Professor.
All that I have to say has already crossed your mind.
Then my answer has already crossed yours.
It is your intention to pursue this case against me?
That is my intention to the very end. Huh?
On January 4th, 1891, you crossed my path. On the 23rd, you incommoded me. By early spring, you had begun to hamper me severely. In July, I was in actual jeopardy. And now, following a very beautiful summer, I find myself placed in such a position through your continual interference that I am in positive danger of losing my liberty, a situation I find absolutely intolerable.
Have you any suggestion to make?
Drop it at once.
In 2 days' time.
You are toying blindly with powers beyond your comprehension. Until now, you have been clever, admirably so. But now the earth is crumbling beneath your feet.
As far as I can deduce, Professor, my feet are quite firmly planted on the floor.
Your joke is well taken, Mr. Holmes. But while you laugh, you are laughing in the face of utter destruction. I find boldness a priceless virtue, but yours is a boldness born of ignorance.
Take your hands away.
Why, I was merely...
Well, merely don't do it. I don't care for it. We'll have someone do it for you. I always like to save my guests unnecessary trouble.
I observe that your boy does not answer the bell.
No, but I have an idea that he will before long.
It may be longer than you think, Mr. Holmes.
Then we will try the bell once more, Professor.
Does it not occur to you that the boy may possibly have been detained, Mr. Holmes?
It does. But it also occurs to me that you are in very much the same predicament, Professor Moriarty.
Beg your pardon, sir. Someone tried to own me.
It is quite evident, however, that he failed to do so.
Yes, sir. He's got my coat, sir, but he hasn't got me.
Billy,
Yes, sir?
the gentleman that I am pointing out to you with this six-shooter desires to get something out of his left-hand inside coat pocket. As he's quite clearly not himself today and the exertion might prove injurious, suppose you attend to it for him.
Yes, sir.
Take your hands away.
Is this it, sir?
It has the general outline of being it. Put it on the table, Billy.
Shall I see if he's got another one, sir?
Why, Billy, you surprise me. The gentleman has taken the trouble to inform you that he hasn't.
When, sir?
When he made a snatch for this one. Professor, can you think of anything else you'd like before Billy goes? Any little thing that you've got that you want while he's still here? I'm so sorry. That's all. Thank you, Billy.
Yes,
Rather a rash project of yours, Moriarty, really, to think of using this thing so early in the evening, and in this part of town.
Oh, dear me. You wait expectantly for the hour of my arrest. At that hour, should it ever come, your eyes will be sealed in death.
Professor Moriarty, had I the unique privilege of knowing you extinct, I should find death a very small price to pay indeed. Would you excuse me?
I came here this evening to see if peace could not be arranged between us.
Yes, I saw that. That's rather good.
You have seen fit not only to reject my proposals, but to make insulting references coupled with threats of arrest.
Quite so. Quite so.
You have been warned. You do not heed me. Perhaps you will heed this.
Show this gentleman nicely to the door.
Yes, sir. This way, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Billy,
Yes, sir.
come here. Billy, you're a good boy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
What's McTague doing here?
I was sent there.
I thought the sheriff was with us.
He ain't.
Who is the last they put the gas on?
I didn't hear his name.
What's this here job he wants done?
I ain't been told.
As long as it's here, we know what it's likely to be.
Does any one of you blokes know if this is the place where I'm to meet Alf Bassick? From what you say, I take it you don't.
He may be here, he may not.
Oh, then I'm quite right. Thank you. Nice old place to find, this here is. And then, when you do find it, I can't say as though it's any too cheerful.
Yeah, don't like that. Ain't safe.
What's it gonna do?
Blow us all to hell.
If it ain't asking too much, what's the matter with this place? Looks all right to me.
I don't like no matches that'll stay looking the same.
Oh, Prince, you're here. I've been looking for you outside.
Well, you told me to be here, so that's how the last arrangement stood.
Oh, very well. You've got the rope, Cragen?
Here.
That you, Leary?
Yes, sir.
And McTague?
Yes, sir.
You want to be very careful with it tonight. You've got a tough one.
You ain't said who, as I've heard.
Sherlock Holmes.
You mean that, sir?
Indeed I do.
We're going to count him out.
Well, if you don't and he gets away, I'm sorry for you, that's all.
I'll be cursed glad to put the gas on him, I'll tell you that.
I say the same.
Shh, Professor Moriarty's coming.
Not the governor.
Yes, he wanted to see to this himself.
Where's Cragen? Have you got your men?
All here, sir.
No mistakes tonight.
Cragen. I'll be careful of that.
Bassick, that door.
A small cupboard, sir.
No outlet?
None whatever.
That window.
Nailed down, sir.
If he broke the glass.
If he did, he'd come upon heavy iron bars on the outside.
We'll have him tied down before he could break any glass, sir.
You've used it before. Of course, you know if it's airtight.
Every crevice is corked, sir.
And that door.
The opening is planked up solid, as you can see, sir, and double thickness.
When the men turn the gas on him, they leave by that door.
Yes, sir.
It can be made quite secure.
Heavy iron bolt on the outside, solid oak bars over all.
Let me see how quick you can operate it.
Well, they tie the man down, sir. There's no need to hurry.
Let me see how quick you can operate it.
Leary?
Yes, sir.
Hagen. You'll take your men outside that door and wait until Mr. Larrabee has had a little business interview with the gentleman. You will take them up the passage to the left so that Holmes does not see them as he comes in. Who's driving the cab tonight?
Hagen. His instructions are to drive him about for an hour so he doesn't know the distance or direction that he's going, then to stop at the small door at Upper Swandam Lane. He's to get him out there and show him up to this door.
The cab windows were covered, of course.
Wooden shutter, sir, bolted on. There isn't a place he can see through the size of a pin.
You must have a lamp here.
You better not, sir. There might be some gas left.
You have a light there.
Well, that's a safety lamp, sir.
Oh, that's a safety lamp, sir! You mustn't have that there. If he sees it, he'll know what you're doing. There's not enough gas here to be dangerous. Go tell the Lascar we must have a good lamp. Put that table here. Now, Pagan and the rest of you, remember one thing. No shooting tonight. Not a single shot. It can be heard in the alley below. The first thing is to get his revolver away from him before he can use it. Two of you, attract his attention in front. The other, come up on him from behind and snatch it out of his pocket. Then you have him. Arrange that, Cragen.
I'll tend to it, sir. Put out that light. Stop. We want that when the other's taken away.
Don't put it out. Cover it with something.
You mustn't stay any longer, sir. Hagen might be a little early.
Mr. Larrabee, you understand. They wait for you.
I understand.
I give you this opportunity to get what you can for your trouble, but anything found on him after you have finished is subject to the usual division.
That's all I want.
When you have quite finished and got your money, suppose you blow that little whistle which I observe hanging from your watch chain. And these gentlemen will take their turn. Dragon! At the proper moment, present my compliments to Mr. Sherlock Holmes and say that I wished him a pleasant journey to the other side.
You'd better put that rope out of sight.
You understand, sir? We'll be just around the far turn of the passage so he won't see us as he's coming in.
I understand.
And it's when we hear that whistle.
When you hear the whistle.
Look here, Jim. This sort of thing ain't so much in my line.
I suppose not.
When it comes to a safe or a bank vault, I feel perfectly at home. But I don't care so much to see a man. Well, it ain't my line.
All I want of you is to go down to the corner and let me know when he comes.
How will I let you know?
Have you got a cab whistle?
Certainly.
But when you see O'Hagan driving up with him, come down the alley and blow 3 times.
Yes. But ain't that quite likely to call a cab at the same time?
What more do you want? Take the cab and go home.
Oh, then you don't need me here again.
No.
Oh, very well. Then I'll tear myself away.
How did you get here?
I followed you in a cab.
What have you been doing since I came up here? Informing the police, perhaps?
No. I was afraid he'd come, so I waited.
To warn him, very likely.
Yes, to warn him.
It's just as well you came up.
I wanted to make sure.
Of what?
You're going to swindle and deceive him. I know that. Is there anything more?
What could you do if there was?
I could buy you off. Such men as you are always open to sale.
How much would you give?
A genuine package. The real one. All the proofs.
Everything.
Have you got it here?
I can get it in a few moments.
Oh. So you do all that for this man? You think he's your friend, I suppose?
I hadn't thought about it.
Look what he's doing now, coming here to buy those things of me.
They're false. They're counterfeit.
He thinks they're genuine. He'd hardly come here to buy them if he didn't.
He may ask my permission still.
Ha! He won't get the chance.
Won't get the chance. And there is something else.
Something else? Why, you see me here by myself, don't you? I'm going to talk to him about a little business. How could I do him any harm?
Where are those men who came up here?
What men?
3 villainous-looking men. I saw them go in at the street door.
Oh, those men. Well, they went up the other stairway. You can see them in the next building if you look out the window.
I can't see a thing. I'll look in the passageway, if you please.
Yes, but I don't.
Oh, you wouldn't dare keep me here.
I might dare, but I won't. You'd be in the way.
Where are those men?
Stay just where you are. You'll see them very soon.
Oh, I knew it. You are going to do him some harm.
Oh, no, only a little joke at his expense.
You wanted the letters. I'll get them for you. Let me go and I'll bring them here. I won't say anything to anyone, not to him or the police or anyone.
You needn't take the trouble to get them. Just tell me where they are.
If you promise not to go on with this.
Of course, that's understood.
You promise?
Certainly I promise. I promise. Now, where are they?
Just outside my chamber window. On the left. Fastened between the shutter and the wall. You can easily find it.
Yes, I can easily find it.
Now tell them to go.
Tie her up so she can't make a noise.
Give me a piece of that rope.
But you said if I told you that...
Well, we haven't done him any harm yet, have we?
Well, then send them away.
Certainly. Go away now, boys. There's no more work for you tonight.
But they don't obey you.
Out the door with her. And keep her out there until Holmes is in here. Then let O'Hagan keep her in his cab. She mustn't get back to the house. Not till I've been there.
Now, up the door with her.
Oh. My God, he's here.
What?
That's it, Prince. I put him on the watch.
Ain't got time to get her out now.
In there.
Yes, that'll do. Open the door.
Yeah. It's stuck.
Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door. I got it open.
There ain't no lock on this here door.
No lock? No. I'll drive something in.
Here.
Huh? A knife won't hold it.
Yes, it will if you drive it in strong.
He'll have to find us here.
We won't wait. We're gonna do him up now.
No, you won't. I'll see him first, if you please.
Them was orders, Craig, and so it was. We'll go back up the passage. He can't have got up but one flight yet.
Quick then.
How the devil is it you crooks always manage to hit on the same places for your scoundrelly business? Well, I certainly thought after all this driving about in a closed cab, you'd show me something new.
Seen it before, have you?
Seen it before? Well, I should think so. I nabbed a friend of yours in this place while he was trying to drop himself out of that window. Ed Colburn, the cracksman.
Colburn? I never heard of him before.
No? Ha-ha. Well, you certainly never heard of him after, I can tell you. A brace of counterfeiters used these regal chambers in the spring of, 88. One of them hid in that cupboard.
Times have changed since then.
So they have, Mr. Larrabee, so they have. Then it was only counterfeiters, pickpockets, and petty swindlers of various kinds. Now...
Eh? What now?
Well, between you and me, Mr. Larrabee, we've heard some not altogether agreeable rumors. Rumors of some pretty shady work Not too far from here. And I've always had a suspicion. Ah, my surmise was correct. It is.
It is what?
Cooked.
What does that signify to us?
Nothing to us, Mr. Latterby. Nothing to us. But it might signify a good deal to some poor devil who's been caught in this trap.
Well, if it's nothing to us, suppose we leave it alone and get to business. My time is limited.
Quite right, quite right. I should have realized these reflections could not possibly appeal to you. But I take a deep interest in anything that pertains to what are known as the criminal classes. And this same interest makes me rather curious to learn why you happen to choose such a singularly gruesome place for an ordinary business transaction.
I chose this place, Mr. Holmes, because I thought you might not take such liberties as you did in my own house last night. You might not feel so much at home.
There you miscalculate, Mr. Latterby. I feel perfectly at home.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it.
How kind of you. Ah.
Now, here is the little packet which is the object of this meeting. I haven't opened it yet, but Miss Faulkner tells me everything is here.
Then there is no need of opening it, Mr. Latterby.
Oh, well, I want to see you satisfied.
That is the precise condition in which you now behold me. Miss Faulkner is a truthful young lady. Her word is sufficient.
Very well. Now, what shall we say, Mr. Holmes? Of course, we want a pretty stiff price for these. Miss Faulkner is giving up everything. She wouldn't be satisfied unless the results justified it.
Suppose, Mr. Latterby, that as Miss Faulkner knows nothing whatever about this little affair, we omit her name from the discussion.
Who told you she doesn't know?
You did. Every look, tone, gesture, everything you've said and done since I've been in this place has informed me she has never agreed to this transaction. It is a little speculation of your own.
I suppose you think you can read me like a book.
No, like a primer.
Well, let that pass. How much will you give?
£1,000.
I couldn't take it.
What do you ask?
5,000.
I couldn't give it.
Very well. We've had all this trouble for nothing.
Oh, don't say that, Mr. Latterby. Don't say that. To me, the occasion has been doubly interesting. I have not only had the pleasure of seeing you again, I have also availed myself of the opportunity of making several observations about this place which might not come amiss.
Why, I've been offered 4,000.
Why didn't you take it?
Because I intend to get more.
That is too bad.
If they offered 4,000, they'll give 5.
They won't give anything.
Why not?
They've turned the case over to me.
Will you give me 3,000?
Strange as it may seem, Mr. Latterby, my time is quite as limited as yours. I have brought with me the sum of £1,000. That is all that I wish to pay. If it is your desire to sell at that figure, kindly apprise me of that fact at once. If not, permit me to wish you a good night.
Go on, you can have it. It's too small a matter to haggle over. Oh. I thought you said you brought £1,000.
That's what I said. This is it.
You brought a trifle more, I see.
Well, I didn't say I hadn't brought any more.
Ha! You can do your own little tricks when it comes to it, can't you?
It depends on who I'm dealing with. Aha! Now I've got you where I want you, Jim Larrabee. You've been so cautious, so cunning, so clever, so wise. We couldn't find a thing to hold you for, but that little slip will get you 10 years for robbery.
You'll have me in, will you? What are your views about being able to get away from here yourself?
I do not anticipate any particular difficulty.
Perhaps you'll change your mind about
Whether
that.
I change my mind or not, I certainly shall leave this place, and your arrest will swiftly follow.
My arrest? Robbery? Why, even if you get away from here, you haven't got a witness. Not a witness to your name.
I'm not so sure of that, Mr. Latterby. Do you usually fasten that door with a knife? Get away from that door! Stand back!
You contemptible scoundrel! What does this mean?
I'll show you what it means, curse quick!
I'm afraid you're badly hurt, Miss Faulkner.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, Cragen. Delighted to see you. And you too, McTague. I infer from your presence here that I am not dealing with Mr. Larrabee alone.
Your inference is quite correct, Mr. Holmes.
Well, it is not difficult to imagine who is at the bottom of such a conspiracy as this. Oh, Miss Faulkner, I hope you're beginning to feel more yourself. We shall be leaving here very soon.
Oh, yes, do let us go, Mr. Holmes.
You'll have to wait a bit, Mr. Holmes. We've got a little matter of business we'd like to talk over.
Very well, Cragen. I'll see you tomorrow morning in your cell at Bow Street.
Very sorry, sir. I can't wait till morning. It's got to be settled tonight.
All right, Cragen. We'll settle it tonight.
Well, it's so very important, Mr. Holmes. So very important indeed, you'll have to tend to it. Now! Here he goes, we've over.
Here it is.
Ah, Leary. It needed only your blithe personality to make the party complete. There is only one other I could wish to welcome here, and that is the talented author of this midnight carnival. We shall have him, however, by tomorrow night.
Though he ain't here, Mr. Holmes, he gave me a message for you. He presents his kindest compliments and wishes you a pleasant trip across.
Very kind of him, I'm sure.
You're writing your will, I suppose?
No, just a brief description of one or two of you gentlemen for the police.
Ah.
They know the rest.
And when will you give it him, Mr. Holmes?
In 9 or 9.5 minutes, Mr. Leary.
Oh, you expect to leave here in 9 minutes, eh?
No, in 1. It will take me 8 minutes to find a policeman. This is a dangerous neighborhood.
Well, when you're ready to start, let us know.
I'm ready. Now.
Wait a bit, you better listen to me. We're going to tie you down nice and tight to the top of that table.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't think you will. That's my idea, you know?
And you'll save yourself a great deal of trouble if you submit nice and quiet like, because if you don't.
Mr. Holmes.
Come away from him. Come over here if you don't want to get hurt.
My child, if you don't want to get hurt, don't leave my side for a second.
Aren't you coming?
No.
You better look out, miss. He might get killed.
Then you can kill me too.
Well, I'm afraid you don't mean that, Miss Faulkner.
I do.
No, no, you don't. You would not say it at another time or place.
I would say it anywhere. Always.
So, you'll have it out with us, eh?
Did you imagine for one moment, Cragen, that I won't have it out with you?
Very well then. I'll have to give you one, same as I give your right-hand man this afternoon.
Ah! You heard him say it. Same as he did my right-hand man this afternoon.
Yes, yes.
Don't forget that face. I shall want you to identify it in 3 days' time in the prisoner's dock. Yes, and the rest of you with him. Oh, gentlemen, you surprise me, thinking you are sure of anyone in this room, and never taking the trouble to look at that window. If you'd wanted to make it perfectly safe, you should have had those missing bars put in. Huh?
Bars or no bars, you don't get out of here quite as easy as you expect.
There are so many ways, Mr. Larrabee, I hardly know which to choose.
You better choose quick, I'll tell you that.
Very well, Mr. Cragen. I'll choose at once. And my choice falls on this.
Follow that cigar!
Ah, look out!
The cigar! Take! Holmes! Holmes! Ah! Oh! God! for the window! Follow the cigar!
Get that light!
The safety lamp! Where is it?
Oh, I left the cigar for you on the windowsill.
And if she's no better tomorrow, Mrs. Smeatley, I'll call.
Thank you, Doctor. You've made me feel ever so much better. Oh, and I should give up the mustard plaster.
Totally.
Well, I guess I'll be heading home then, Doctor. Thanks again, ever so much.
Good night, Mrs. Smeatley. Parsons, that woman who just left, do you know her?
No, sir, I can't recollect having seen her before, sir. Was there anything that you...
No, acted a bit strange, that's all. I thought I saw her looking around as she went out.
Yes, sir, she did give a look. I saw that myself, sir.
Well, I dare say it's nothing. Is there anyone waiting, Parsons?
Just one, sir, a gentleman.
Yes, well, I'll see him, but I've only a short time left. If any others come, send them to Dr. Anstruther. I have an important appointment at 9.
Very well. Then you'll see the gentleman, sir.
Yes, Parsons.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Pray be seated.
Thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Now, what seems to be the trouble?
Throat, sir. Most dreadful sore throat.
Sore throat, eh?
Oh, it's the most harrowing thing I've ever had. It pains me that much to swallow.
It hurts to swallow, does it?
Indeed it does. If I could only get a little something in me and then try to keep it down.
Yes. Well, now, if you'll just step over here, please, and have a seat. Just relax. This won't hurt a bit. There's nothing to be afraid of. There we go. Now, mouth open. Ooh, wide as possible. Say ah. Where do you feel this pain?
Right here, Doctor.
That's odd. I don't find anything wrong.
Maybe you can't find anything wrong, but I feel it wrong. If only you could give me something to take away this awful agony.
Curious it should have affected your voice in that way. Well, I'll give you a gargle. It may help you a little.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Here, what are you doing there? What are you doing?
Not a thing, Doctor. I felt such a draft on my neck, don't you know, that I opened the door to see where it came from.
Parsons, show this gentleman the shortest way to the street door.
Yes, sir.
And close it after him.
Yes, sir.
Doctor, you don't understand.
I understand quite enough. Good evening.
But the drop, please, air with my throat.
Good night.
This way, sir, if you please.
I consider I've been treated damn gracious, sir. You won't be hearing the rest of this for a long time.
Oh, no, none of that. No.
Call yourself a doctor. Treating sick people as if they was
Well, now, Parsons, I shall be at Mr. Holmes in Baker Street if there's anything special. My appointment is at 9 o'clock. It's now 8:15. I'm going to walk.
Very well, sir.
No. I can't see anybody else tonight. They must go to Dr. Anstruther.
Yes, sir.
Parsons, why isn't that line down?
Well, it was a few moments ago, sir.
Oh, that's strange. Well, you better pull it down now.
Yes, sir.
Here. Oh, good heavens. Parsons.
Yes. If you please, sir, it ain't a patient at all, sir.
Well, who is it?
A lady, sir, wants to see you most particular.
What about?
Well, she wouldn't say, sir. Only it was of the utmost importance to her if you could see her, sir.
Oh, very well. I was going to walk for the exercise. Now I shall have to take a cab.
Yes.
Show her in.
Yes,
and
sir.
Parsons, call a cab for me. Have it wait.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Doctor, it's awfully good of you to see me. I know what a busy man you must be, but I'm in such trouble. Oh, really, it's too dreadful. They told me you might know, so I came at once. You will excuse my troubling you in this way, won't you?
Oh, don't speak of it, madam.
I know it looks frightful, my coming in this way, but I'm not alone. I've left my maid in the cab.
Ah.
Oh, I'm Mrs. M. DeWitt Seaton.
Mrs. Seaton?
Oh, dear, I didn't bring my card case, or if I did, I've lost it.
Oh, well, no. Don't trouble about a card,
Oh,
Mrs. Seaton.
thank you so much. You don't know what I've been through this evening trying to find someone who can tell me what to do.
Oh, well, if I can be of any assistance.
Well, I know it wasn't his fault, Doctor. I just know it.
Oh, whose fault?
My brother. My youngest brother. He simply couldn't have done such a thing as...
Well, such a thing as what, Mrs. Seaton?
As to have taken the plans of our defenses at Gibraltar from the Admiralty office.
Oh.
They think he stole them, and they've arrested him for it. Oh, you see... He was the only one in the whole office who knew anything about them.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry indeed, Mrs. Seaton.
Thank you so much. They told me you were Mr. Holmes' friend. They advised me to ask you where I might find him. Everything depends on this doctor.
Holmes, of course, he's just the one you want.
That's it, just the one. Well, what do you advise me to do?
Well, I should go to see Mr. Holmes at once.
But I've been, and he isn't there.
You've been to his house?
In Baker Street. That's why I came to you. They said he might be here.
No, he isn't here.
But don't you expect him sometime this evening?
No, there's no possibility of his coming, as far as I know.
But couldn't you get him to come? It would be such a great favor to me. I'm nearly worn out with this dreadful anxiety. Or if you could just get word to him to come.
No, I could not, madam, and now you must excuse me. I'm going out myself on urgent business.
Oh, yes, of course, you mustn't let me detain you. You think I'd better go to Baker Street again?
Now, that would be the wisest thing to do.
Thank you so much. Oh, how you've encouraged me. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening. Oh, Parsons, what was that?
Well, I really can't say, sir, but it sounded like an accident.
Oh, I hope it was nothing serious. It affects me terribly if I think someone is hurt.
Well, probably nothing more than a broken-down hansom. Go and see what it is, Parsons.
Yes, sir. They're ringing the bell, sir. Somebody's been hurt. They'll be wanting you.
Don't allow anybody to come in. I have no more time.
Yes, sir.
But they're coming in, Doctor.
Parsons!
They would bring him in, sir. An old gentleman heard of it when the cab was upset.
Oh, good heavens. Well, let them put him here and send at once for Dr. Anstruther.
Very well, sir.
Well, go and help them, Parsons.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why I hired that man.
Oh, Doctor, isn't it dreadful?
And now, Mrs. Seaton, if you were so kind as to step this way, you can reach the door to the street.
Oh, no, I may be of some use.
None whatever.
Oh, but I must see the poor fellow. I simply haven't the strength to go.
Madam, I believe you have some ulterior motive in coming here. Now, you will find me.
You'll be all right, sir. You'll be all right.
No, it won't be all right.
It was a accident. You can't help a accident.
Yes, you can.
Oh, he was on the wrong side of the street.
Over here, sir.
No, I want to go over there.
No, sir. Over here, sir.
Oh, don't I know where I want to go?
Well, you'll sit right here and the doctor will have a look at you.
Oh, that's not a doctor.
Yes, it's a doctor. We have a look at the old gent.
Here, wait. Are you the cabman?
Yes, I'm the cabman.
Well, I'll have you arrested.
Well, you can't arrest me.
Well, I can't, but someone else can. You're a very disagreeable man. Are you the cabman?
I'm the butler, sir.
Butler? Butler? You're not. You're a cabman in disguise. Parsons, go and make sure that my cab is still waiting.
Yes.
I'll have a look at him, see if he's all right. Wait, where's my hat? My hat? My hat?
Your hat's on your head.
No, that's not my hat. I'll have you arrested for this. Here, come back here.
I've got to get to my horse.
Well, bring your horse in here. I want to talk to him. This is a conspiracy. Parsons, get that cabman's number right away.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, if you'll just sit quietly for one moment, I'll have a look at you. Oh. Don't let her get to that window! Is that you, Holmes?
Quite so.
What do you want me to do?
That's all. You've done it. Don't do anything more just now.
Oh, look out, Holmes. She can get out that way.
Yes, she can. And she'll have an interesting geographical experience doing it. Well, well, well. It's remarkable weather we're having, isn't it, Watson? Oh, I'm glad to see you keep a few prescriptions carefully done up. These are very good for the nerves.
I got her, sir. Good heavens, is that Foreman?
Yes, that's Foreman, all right. Has Inspector Bradstreet arrived with his men?
Yes, sir. One of them's out in the hall holding her, and the others are in the garden. They came over the back wall through Mortimer Street.
One moment. Watson, Watson, Watson. As you doubtless gather from the little episode that has just taken place, we are making the arrests. The scoundrels are hot on my track. To get me out of the way is the one chance left to them, and I'm taking advantage of their pursuit to draw them in one by one. You know, we've made a pretty good haul already. 4 last night in the gas chamber, 7 this afternoon in various places, and 1 just now. But Professor Moriarty, I regret to say, has so far not risen to the bait.
Oh, and where do you think he is?
In the open streets, no doubt, under some clever disguise, waiting for a chance to get at me.
And that woman was sent here to spy?
Quite so. A spy, to let them know by some signal. Probably at that window.
The blind!
Yes, if she found me in the house. And it has just occurred to me, Watson. It might not be such a bad idea to try her with that bait again. Foreman, I want you to bring the Larrabee woman in here again. And when I light a fresh cigarette, you let go your hold on her, carelessly, as if your attention were drawn to something else. Pick her up again when I say, Eddie. Observe carefully, Watson. Mrs. Larrabee. I took the liberty of having you brought in here in order to convey to you my sincere sympathy in your present predicament.
It's a lie. It's a lie. There is no predicament.
Oh? Well, I'm charmed to gather from your rather forcible observation you do not regard it as such. It's quite right, too. Our prisons are very well conducted.
How the prisons are conducted is no concern of mine. There is nothing they can hold me for. Nothing.
You may be right. Still, I thought you might prefer to be near your unfortunate husband, eh? We hear a great deal these days about the heroic devotion of wives and all that rubbish. Thank you. That's all, Foreman. Pick her up again. Watson, pull the vine down. I don't want to be shot from the street.
It's too late.
Too late, eh?
The signal's already been given. You'll hear from him soon.
Yes, well, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Parsons.
He's just come, sir.
Yes, yes, from where?
The house across the street. He was in there watching these windows. He must have seen something before he's just come out. There was a cab waiting in the street for the doctor, and he climbed up and changed places with the driver.
Tell me, where did the first driver go?
He slunk away in the dark, sir, but he ain't gone far. And there's 2 or 3 more hanging about. They're all in it, sir, and they're aligned to get you in that cab when you come out. But don't you do it, sir.
On the contrary, sir. I'm going to have that first cabman right in here, sir. Now, you get out again quick, Billy, and keep those eyes peeled.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Watson, can you let me have a heavy portmanteau for a few moments? I shan't do it any harm.
Oh, certainly. Parsons, my large Gladstone. Bring it down, will you? Right away. I'm afraid it's pretty shabby looking.
Many thanks, Mrs. Larrabee, but your first signal is all that we require. By it, you informed your friend Moriarty that I was here in the house. You wish to signal now that there is danger. Yes, there is danger, Mrs. Larrabee, but I don't care to have you let him know it. Take her out again, Foreman. Make her comfortable and happy. Oh, by the way, you might tell the inspector to wait. I could send him another lot. Fine woman. Oh, Parsons, put it down there. Now, be so good as to tell the driver of the first cab, the one you called a few moments ago, to come in here and get a valise. When he comes, tell him that's the one.
Yes, sir.
In Watson, in times like this, you should tell your man never to take the first cab that comes, nor the second. The third may be safe.
But in this case...
In this case, I've turned it to my advantage, but I'm speaking for your future guidance.
Right in here.
Very well.
Here it is.
I'll write you from Paris, eh? You be so good as to keep me informed as to all events. As to these letters, don't worry, I'll see to them. Here, my man, help me with these straps, will you? There are a few little things in here that I wouldn't like to lose, eh? Watson, be so good as to strike the bell 2 or 3 times in rapid succession. Thank you. Foreman, got a man there with you?
Yes, sir, the inspector himself.
Ah, the inspector himself. Well, we shall read graphic accounts in tomorrow morning's papers of the difficult and dangerous arrest he succeeded in making at Dr. Watson's house in Kensington. Take him out, Foreman, introduce them. They'll be charmed to meet. Wait! See what it is.
Do you imagine, Sherlock Holmes, that this is the end?
I ventured to dream that it might be.
Are you quite sure that the police will be able to hold me?
I am quite sure of nothing.
I understand you're planning a little trip, you and your friend here. A little trip on the continent.
And if I do?
I shall meet you there. You will change your course. You will try to elude me. But whichever way you turn, there will be eyes that see and wires that tell. I shall meet you there. And you know it.
Did you hear that, Watson?
Surely you don't place any importance on...
No importance. No importance at all. Still, I have a fancy that man spoke the truth.
Thank you, Parsons. Why, good heavens, Holmes, we've barely 5 minutes.
For what?
To get to Baker Street. Your appointment with Sir Edward and the Count. They're to receive that packet of letters from you.
No, they're coming here.
Here?
If you'll permit it.
Well, certainly, but why not there?
The police wouldn't let us through the ropes.
Police? Ropes?
Police, ropes, hose, ladders, crowds, fire engines.
Why, you don't mean...
Yes, quite right, Watson. The villains have burnt me out.
Oh, good heavens, burned you out? Oh, that's too bad. What have you lost?
Everything.
Oh.
Everything. But I'm glad of it, really. I've had enough. This one thing ends it. This one thing I shall do here in a few moments is the finish.
Miss Faulkner.
Why, Watson? She trusted me. She clung to me. There were 4 to 1 against me. They said, come here. I said, stay close to me. And she did. She clung to me. I could feel her heart beating against mine, and all I was doing was playing a game. Such a dangerous game, but I do play it. It will be the same tonight. She'll be there, I'll be here. She'll trust me, she'll listen, she'll believe, and I'll be playing a game. Well, no more. I've had enough. It's my last case. Well, what does it matter, eh? Life is a brief affair at most. A few sunrises and sunsets. The warm breath of a few summers. The cold chill of a few winters. And then...
And then?
And then...
My dear Holmes, I'm afraid your plan for gaining her confidence and regard went a little further than you intended.
Yes.
For her, or for you?
Oh, for her. And for me.
But if you both love each other...
Shh, Watson, don't say that. Please don't tempt me with such a thought. That young girl, exquisite, youthful, just beginning her new life, Look at me, seared, drugged, poisoned, almost at the finish of mine. It's too contemptible to think of. I must stop it now while there's still time. She's coming here.
Miss Faulkner?
Yes, and when she comes, I want you to keep her in that room. You can manage that, can't you?
Well, certainly, certainly. Do you intend to leave that book there?
Yes. She is to overhear a conversation that will take place. I want the door to remain open.
I see.
Watson, Sir Edward and the Count may become overexcited. I shall endeavor to make them so. They may use strong language. Don't be alarmed, old fellow.
Oh, really, Holmes?
She may be here. Watson, I'll just go to your dressing room if you'll allow me and brush away some of this dust.
Oh, by all means.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Mrs. Watson is in the drawing room. Do look in on her a moment. It will please her so much.
Indeed, I will. Mrs. Watson. Home. Love. Life. Oh, Watson.
A lady to speak with you, sir. If anyone's here, she won't come in.
Any name?
No, sir. I asked her and she said you wouldn't know her. She has her maid with her, sir.
Oh, very well. Show her in, Parsons.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Parsons, two gentlemen, Count von Stahlberg and Sir Edward Leighton will come. Bring them in at once, and then tell Mr. Holmes you'll find him in my dressing room.
Yes, sir.
Send everyone else away. I'll see the lady now.
Yes, sir.
Is this Dr. Watson's room?
Yes, and I'm Dr. Watson.
Would you mind telling me, is Mr. Holmes, Mr. Sherlock Holmes here?
He will be before long, Miss...
Faulkner.
Miss Faulkner. He arrived a short time ago, but he's gone upstairs for a few moments.
Oh, and is he coming down soon?
Well, the fact is, Miss Faulkner, he has an appointment here with two gentlemen. I'm to let him know as soon as they arrive.
Do you suppose I could wait without troubling you too much and see him afterward?
Why, certainly.
Thank you. And I don't want him to know that I'm here.
Very well. There's no need of my telling him.
Oh, it's very important indeed that you don't, Dr. Watson. I can explain everything afterward.
No. No explanation is necessary, Miss Faulkner.
Thank you. I suppose there's a waiting room for patients?
Yes. Or you could sit in my inner office. You'd be less likely to be disturbed there.
Yes, thank you. I think I would rather be where it's entirely quiet.
Then if you'll just step this way, I think the gentlemen have arrived.
And when his business with him is over, would you have someone tell me, please?
I'll tell you myself, Miss Faulkner.
Thank you.
Count von Stahlberg, Sir Edward Leighton.
Count von Stahlberg, Sir Edward.
Dr. Watson, good evening. Our appointment with Mr. Holmes was changed to your house, I believe?
Quite right, Sir Edward. Pray be seated, gentlemen.
Mr. Holmes is a trifle late.
He's already arrived, Count. I have sent for him.
It was quite a surprise to receive his message an hour ago changing the place of our meeting. Otherwise, we should have gone to his house in Baker Street.
Now, you would have found it in ashes, Sir Edward.
What? His house burned?
Burning now, probably.
Oh, what a severe blow to Mr. Holmes.
No, he minds very little.
Really? I should hardly have thought it.
Did I understand you to say, doctors, that you have sent for Mr. Holmes?
Yes, Count. Indeed, I think I hear him coming.
Gentlemen, be seated again, I beg. Gentlemen, our business tonight can be very quickly disposed of, right? Well, I needn't tell you, gentlemen, how painful this affair has been to me. But business is business, isn't it? And the sooner it is over, the better. You were notified to come here this evening in order that I might deliver into your hands the packet which you engaged me on behalf of your most exalted client to recover. And I now have the honor to deliver it into your hands.
Permit me to congratulate you, Mr. Holmes, on the marvelous skill you've displayed and the promptness with which you've carried out our agreement.
No!
What?
These letters, these other things, where did you get them?
Well, I purchased them last night.
Purchased them?
Quite so.
From whom?
From whom? From the parties concerned, by consent of Miss Faulkner.
You have been deceived, Mr. Holmes.
What?
This packet contains nothing, not a single letter or paper we wanted. All clever imitations. The photographs are another person. You've been duped, Mr. Holmes. For all your supposed cleverness, they've tricked you.
Most decidedly duped, Mr. Holmes.
But this is terrible.
Terrible? Do you mean, sir, that there is a chance you may not be able to recover them?
Well,
After your positive assurances, after the steps we have taken, you don't mean there is no hope at all?
Not whatever, Count. It is too late now.
Why, this is scandalous, criminal. You shall certainly suffer the consequences in court, Mr. Holmes. It'll be such a blow to your reputation.
There's nothing more to say, Sir Edward. I'm ruined. Ruined.
Edward, it's entirely owing to him and what he said to me that I now wish to give you...
One moment. Allow me. Gentlemen, I informed you in my letter of this morning the packet should be delivered at 9:15. It is now 14 minutes past. This is it. The one you hold in your hand, as you doubtless gather, is a counterfeit.
Oh, splendid. Well done, Mr. Holmes.
Here, Miss Faulkner, take it. Take it away, quickly. It is yours. Never give it up. Use it only for what you wish.
What? We are not to have it?
You are not to have it.
After all this?
After all this.
But my dear sir.
This is outrageous. Your agreement.
I break it. Warrants, summons, arrests will find me here. Watson, get them out. Get them away. I can't stand it.
Gentlemen, I'm sure you appreciate
Just
the fact...
one moment, Dr. Watson. Yes, Sir Edward.
No!
Yes. I much prefer they should have them. Since you came that night and asked me to give them to you, I've thought of what you said. You were right. It was revenge.
We are greatly indebted to you, Miss Faulkner.
To be sure.
And to you too, Mr. Holmes, if this is part of the game. Certainly an extraordinary method of obtaining valuable papers, but we won't quarrel with the method so long as it accomplishes the desired result. Eh, Count?
Certainly not, Sir Edward.
You have only to notify me of the charges for your services and you receive a check. I have the honor to wish you good night. Miss Faulkner? Dr. Watson?
Sir Edward, Count, this way, gentlemen.
Now that you think it over, Miss Faulkner, you are doubtless beginning to realize the series of tricks by which I sought to deprive you of your property. You see, I couldn't take it out of the house that first night like a thief because it could have been recovered by law. I therefore resorted to a cruel and cowardly device to induce you to relinquish it.
But you didn't give it to them.
Oh, no, I didn't. I preferred that you should do so, as you did. What? You see, Miss Faulkner, it was a trick. A deception. To the very end. Your maid is waiting.
Was it a trick last night when they tried to kill you?
I went there to purchase the counterfeit package to use as you have seen.
And did you know that I would come?
No. But it fell in with my plans, notwithstanding. Oh, please, now that you see me in my true light, Miss Faulkner, we have nothing left to say to each other except good night and goodbye, which you ought to be very glad to do. Believe me, I meant no harm to you personally. It was purely business with me. You see, for that I would sacrifice everything. Everything. Even my supposed friendship for you was a pretense, a sham, everything about me.
I don't believe that.
Why not?
From the way you speak, the way you... from all sorts of things. You're not the only one who can tell things from small details.
Your faculties of observation are somewhat remarkable, Miss Faulkner. And your deduction is indeed correct, I suppose. Indeed, I know that I love you. I love you. But I know as well what I am and what you are. I know that no such person as I should ever dream of being a part of your sweet life. It would be a crime for me to think of such a thing. There is every reason why I should say goodbye and farewell. There is every reason